is there. Harper is out #1. Mike Rizzo, look, if you want me to step down and keep Eckstein, I would do that for the organization. Didn't work out that way, quite obviously.
Davey Johnson's down there.
What happened after Calhoun struck out? Check this out. And that was not a go get him either right there. Interesting. Don't know what it's all about, but Calhoun not.
Nor was Bob McClure. There's Rhino talking to him right there.
3 separate occasions.
Yeah, there's Bob McClure, who had a very heated conversation with him right there too. In fact, Cole Hamels came over and
Ryan Dempster came off the mound and into the dugout after the bottom of the 5th, and I believe Mike Quade was telling him, I'm going to pinch hit for you. And Ryan Dempster, 87 pitches tonight, and he leaves with a 5
pitcher. Alex Cobb not happy at all.
Gomez, the center fielder, comes in.
Anybody want any hot chocolate, any coffee, donuts?
Number 4.
Teammates in Milwaukee, so they've known each other for a long time.
Tigers dugout. Castellanos and Verlander are talking to Martinez. Why are you talking to this guy? One of those guys hit me. And watch Martinez and Verlander. Verlander kind of blows him off, says something. Martinez doesn't like it. And now they're going to have to hold Victor Martinez back as Verlander walks away.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 9th here. We had a situation in the Rays dugout. I think Caballero was part of it as well. Yeah, Caballero and Yandy Diaz looked like they were having a moment. Teammates intervening to make sure it didn't get worse than what we saw. And Rodney Linares trying to act as peacemakers.
Yasiel Puig and Turner Ward having a conversation. Yasiel not in the starting lineup today.
What an odd couple.
Well, yeah, if you listen to them both talk, you'd wonder how they communicate.
Well, between innings, as the Cardinals took a 2-0 lead, Kenzie Gore, he went down there to say something. Victor Robles, and look, these happen. This is good. People are going to consider this a negative. This is care.
Now, John Schneider said you face Max Scherzer, it's tough, and then you get him on your team, and being the manager in the dugout, you watch him coming off of the field. He said it's like there's a caged animal coming at you with 2 different colored eyes. That it took him a minute to get used to everything that being Max Scherzer's manager comes with.
This against Minnesota. After throwing his hands out, and now somebody's going to have to come out here. Here comes Jeff Jones. Penny and Martinez apparently arguing on the mound here. Victor, as he was walking out initially, had his arms wide open. And now Jeff Jones, the pitching coach, gets between.
Lack of offense has him out of the game. And Doug's frustrated. He and AJ will discuss it, and you can clearly see that Doug is frustrated about coming out of this game. Roberts will hit for him.
Half inning, apparently there was a disagreement in the Tigers dugout. McCann and Iglesias got into it a little bit. Take Iglesias in.
Yeah, don't know exactly what was going on down there. Obviously there was something related.
And Anthony Ghost now trying to make sure he calms down here.
Strike tipping Puig coming out from right field, and the ball. Adrian Gonzalez was not just talking to Puig like a Dutch uncle. He was actually giving him not a verbal lashing. I don't want to say that, but he was telling him.
When the Rays came back off the field after the top half of the 5th inning, Longoria took exception to B.J. Upton's lack of effort in center field. And you can't blame Longoria for that.
Listen, I would rather see teammates get on teammates for
Gray.
We see the conversations with hitting coach Mark Kotze and Justin Upton. Sometimes it's going to be animated. They have to get on the same page, and you need that as a hitting coach. Not only are you mechanically talking stuff, but it's also
in the dugout when he got there.
Thought is that bat could ricochet and go anywhere.
Wow.
Pujols stating his case to his teammates as well, but unless Cole said something, but I can't imagine. I mean, the Pujols.
I don't know.
Very upset as he went back to the dugout. Probably about the pitches he threw to the first 3 hitters, but then he also, it looked like he was questioning why Franco did not come home like we talked about.
That's exactly what he's talking about, is why he didn't go home. And, you know, Larry Bow is the right guy to ask about it, him being.
Goes after it, no throw to first base, then Gio Gonzalez doesn't get over on the attempted double play, and the 2 had words go in the dugout. Gio Gonzalez looking at Jason Worth. Jason Worth talking to Gio Gonzalez. And obviously we have no idea what was said, but.
Think Max Scherzer's fired up? That's 2 minutes for elbowing, Max. You can't do that to your pitching coach.
We're in a stare down right here with John Schneider as he comes out with a Rosarena coming up. Scherzer 1 out away from qualifying for his first win in the postseason in 6 years. And he sends him back.
And fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball in the dirt, blocked by Kirk. Rosarena not running. Kirk keeping.
Pickup play at second, but second and third base in the 3rd inning. Another throw to second between innings as going off was Aceves getting involved in a conversation with Dustin Pedroia as they talk about the pickoff plays at second base. And Pedroia did appear surprised on 2 different occasions when the ball was thrown in that direction.
Take the lead. Pomeranz probably said, why can't I go back out there? And Fowler's explaining to him in not so nice terms why. I'm making decisions. You go back up there. We'll talk when this game's over.
Show this, not exactly what happens all the time, but look, we saw this last year with Mackenzie Gore, Victor Robles on a play. I think when you have a starting pitcher that pitches every 5th day, 6th day, he wants you engaged, and I feel like that's a little part of this.
Well, Dave Roberts came out to get Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw asked him why, and Clayton wanted to continue. We talked about intensity just a couple of moments ago, and Kershaw showing his emotions, pretty upset.
Something going on in the dugout.
See Papelbon saying run the ball out. And Bryce saying you got to be kidding me. And then Papelbon went right after Harper. It's getting ugly, folks.
From the dugout, Ryan Helsley has been getting loose for the Cardinals in the bullpen.
Yeah, can't do that.
No, you cannot. You do not do that.
Manoah came off the field. Charlie's trying to shake his hand. Manoah doesn't want. He wouldn't shake his hand. He doesn't want to come out of the game. Pete comes over, and Manoah's trying to stay in the game. He's arguing. Let me go back out, or something to that effect. Again.
Break it up. Come on, God damn it. Don't do that to me. Come on, Ted. Come on, Ted. God damn it. Come on, fucking man, you son of a. Try to treat you like a man all year. You don't want to be treated like a man. Get the camera out of here. If that's on, I'll break it. God damn it.
Jeff Blauser took Ruskin deep to decide the game. Dibble then reportedly stormed to the dugout and threw his glove. All parties had talked. They said the waters were calm.
It's in-house, like I said, and Rob and I have talked with Marge and also with Bob Quinn, and.
Yeah, this isn't good. You know, you want to slam something. You think everything's good, he's fine. Then, bango. 2 TV sets. See ya.
Well, it's an indicator of just how much passion he's got for what he does.
Everything's going
right. Matz is angry, but the 3-run bomb in the first is what's taking him out of this game.
Started poorly, finished extremely well, retired 10 in a row. And wound up striking out 6 batters in 4 innings, and his manager and pitching coach make sure he understands.
They were all over it.
Doesn't have a feel for his pitches either. Corcoran goes down looking, 1 out. Fourth strikeout. Well, that's Bo Porter. Corcoran's yelling at Bo Porter. Porter out.
And Bo's probably saying right there, hey, he allowed you.
And Bo Porter, I think rightfully so, rather heated. Very quickly.
Yeah, especially when Bo was waiting for him, trying to keep him calm. Consider that the Astros.
Somebody out, we're not sure. He certainly looked at it, but Corcoran's still bothered by it.
Ugh, and that got us thinking. Dugout, altercations, dust-ups, of course, June 1977. As Bram said, the Bronx was burning. Billy Martin pulling Reggie Jackson. Middle of the inning, the two exchanging heated words. Martin's not done, though, and he needs to be held back. He was going out.
Ensued between the Cubs battery today. And unfortunately, Bobby got physical right here. Zambrano and Barrett. So the coaching staff had to get in between.
They're going to take him out. Yeah. Carl Crawford is going to come in. Leg down near the knee.
Batting for Guerrero, number 60.
Fastball.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right now.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. For Los Angeles, running for Puig, number 3.
Although Bauer got him to ground into a double play his first time up. And that is Jose Garcia. And off the glove of Votto. That is just Trevor Bauer wears his emotions on his sleeve, and big time frustration boiling over as he came off the field after the
another Z moment. He stormed off the mound. You saw him stop first base. He came into the dugout and he was ranting and raving at no one in particular, and eventually his ire would be directed, we believe, at Derek Lee.
It's a huge run. Again, the frustration, Justin Upton, sure, he's upset. He wants to throw the helmet to his hand, and looks like Yonder was in the way. Unfortunately.
And now Kemp with traffic, who's been a rocky killer, and he just hit a 3-run home. Chest high fastball, and Matt Kemp hit it a mile.
Very clear from Nolan Arenado. He is frustrated. This team is frustrated. We talked with Nolan before the game today, and he said this team is underachieving. They need to start performing. You can tell he's yelling right there at Nick Hundley. I'm not sure if he's specific.
As incensed and as emotional as I've ever seen him. I have no idea what was said. We're going to find out, I think, from Jenny.
Guys, the words were hard to make out. But
that had something to do with this outburst as well. You talk about frustration. And again, I have no problem with it. Sometimes it's good to let this out.
55 pitches. 20.
Gio Gonzalez wasn't happy, and this is what happened between innings. We don't know.
Frank Francisco a little unhappy after giving up 2 runs in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Time for a snap. Ooh, that's a big snap.
California, but it's a different part of California. You know, everyone thinks of San Francisco and LA and, you know, the busyness, but where I come from, it's all farmland and, you know, blue collar working people.
Before he came to bat here in the 6th inning, we spotted this.
Well, look, what a piece of Mr. October. June 2002, it's Jeff Kent and Barry Bonds. No, your mustache is more off-putting. And Giants manager Dusty Baker gets between the two, and he restores order, and he takes care of Kent.
Well, between innings in the dugout, a little frustration. Chris Davis ended up having to be held off here, and it was Brandon Hyde, the skipper, who walked away, but something was said by Hyde to Davis. Mark Trumbo of all.
Chris Davis.
Well, we don't see who he was going after, but that looks like Mark Trumbo holding him back, along with hitting coach Don Long, and trying to calm him down, but he's out of the game.